Scrapbookers, this is Megan and I am back today with a new pocket page love video. So this is going to be a continuation of the pocket page that I made on Tuesday. So I will try to remember to leave a link below to that one, but it was about Jonas coming home from camp. And so this one is a continuation. And this one, I was inspired by some cute pocket page cards that I found, or project life cards that I found on Pinterest. So you will have already seen the images that inspired me to make these pockets. So here I am just cutting down all of these cards to the size for the pocket. And something that I have really loved doing lately is creating a roughed up edge look on my layout. And so I decided that this was going to be a journaling pocket down there in the bottom left. And so I decided to rough up the edges on that paper, and then I'm going to glue it down. And I knew that I had my white jelly roll pen, and so I'm going to do some journaling on it at the end of this process video. So here you can see I glued it down, and then I was just kind of pulling up the edges a little bit more to give it more of that distressed look, and I really like how that looks. So I'm pleased with that card. I'm going to move on. So this is the card that actually these two in the middle, that I decided were going to be the biggest inspiration from the Project Life cards. So the Project Life card calls for a couple of banners, and so I decided to make those banners. And then I'm going to cut do the distressing on this piece of light blue paper, and then I'm just going to embellish on it, and that is going to be the end of that. I am going to add a few more embellishments as we go on. So now I'm just going to glue that whole thing down, and then I'm going to bring in these small I think they're American Craft puffy thickers, and I am going to write the words happy or the word happy is going to go on that top card, and then 2B is going to go on that card that I'm the photo, and then home is going to be on the third card. And it kind of looks backwards now that I'm looking at it. Like, I kind of wish I would have switched the words happy and home, but you do kind of read top to bottom. And so that's kind of what I was going with as I was scrapbooking. So tell me if you think it looks okay, because now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, I don't know if that makes sense. So now I am going into my kit. I am using my For the Love of Homemade Kits kit for this layout, or this pocket page. I have almost killed this kit. I'm so excited. I absolutely love it. And yeah, I'm having so much fun with this kit. I'm so glad that I made it such a big kit so that I could use it throughout the whole month. Okay, now I am going to start gluing down these layers on this card of Brennan and Jonas. That was them hanging out after Jonas got home. I'm going to distress the edges on those papers, and then I'm going to glue that card down, and that one is done. That one was probably the quickest card that I worked on. So I was making this pocket page on Sunday, and I think halfway through making this pocket page, I realized, oh crap, my family was doing like a family Zoom call. My mom's side of the family likes to do that once a week. They used to do family church, but they've decided, because some of us are not religious, like they've decided just to do family get together and chats and stuff, which has been a lot nicer. For those of us. So here I added a little scrap piece of a border strip, and then a cute little sticker that just says celebrating, and that card is completely done. Now I'm going to add some more little phrase stickers to a couple of these cards. That one in the top left is Mark's mom hugging Jonas. She was very happy to see him, and I thought it was a sweet moment, so I made sure that that was going to be documented. Now I'm going to add a few embellishments and stickers to this bottom photo. That is a photo of Tinian and excuse me, Tinian and Jonas playing with Tinian's new birthday toys that he got, because his birthday had been the day that Jonas was leaving. And so Jonas didn't get to see any of that because he left bright and early in the morning. So here they are just playing and hanging out, and I just left those photos full so that you could see what they were doing. Now here I'm going to bring in this little frame. So this is just a filler pocket. I didn't have enough photos to fill this the bottom right pocket, and so I am just going to use this frame and a bunch of layers, or scraps I guess I should say, and I'm just gonna make a nice little filler pocket. So right now I am off to the side, and I think I am doing my family FaceTime call right now, and so I might kind of be in and out, and that's the reason why. Actually, you can see my phone there, and I think I was trying to download the app because I didn't realize I didn't have the app. So now I am going to start gluing down all of these things. I found this little frame, and this one I think was actually a sticker, and it had like a saying in the middle, but I decided to cut it out sometime, and so I just had the frame, the outside of it, and so it worked perfectly here as just a fun little embellishment. And I'm going to glue down these two little scrap pieces of green paper and put those there. And then I also find this little fringe piece, and I really wanted to make this work, but the more that I fussed around with it, I just realized it was way too thick to go into a pocket page. So I'm going to leave it there, but then it's going to go away, I promise. So here I put down one of those cute little Maggie Holmes sticker book flowers in that bottom pocket, and then also I'm going to glue down this top left hand one, and I'm going to put another one of those flowers up there as well. Maybe. So this is where I bring in some more scraps, and I am going to lay them down on the very bottom of that bottom right card. I just felt like it was still missing something to kind of ground the frame. Does that make sense? I hope so. Anyway, so I'm going to use these two pieces of scraps, and that works out really well. Here I am adding a couple more scrap pieces of paper on that bottom photo, and then I think that one is going to be done. I was just trying to add as much as I could because I didn't want this page to feel bare. Normally I don't really care about my pocket pages being bare and just mainly having the focus be the photos, but for some reason I just kept feeling like this one didn't have enough on it. So here I'm finally going to add that flower up there next to the photo, and I like how. So I am going to add a little heart, or not heart, that's a star, to this bottom right hand corner, and then I'm going to add in a smaller little fluffy thing. What is that called? I am totally losing my train of thought. I'm going to add one here, and then I'm going to add one to the top left, and then now here I am going to do my journaling. So my journaling just says, Jonas got a lot of big hugs when we got back to Grandma and Papa's house. It was so fun to see how he and his brothers acted after not seeing each other. And then the pocket to the right that I will eventually write on says, of course, the first thing they had to do together was play with Tinny's new toys. And so that was just very simple journaling to explain all the photos on this page. I hope you enjoyed this pocket page video process. Make sure you head on over and check out Hannah's video as well as all the ladies that are participating in Off the Board. Thanks so much for watching today. Bye!